Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and recently I made a video using this set of stamp markers here, but because I have a bit of a problem I went and bought some more. I bought two different sets, one from Tiger, one from Home Bargains, also bought some extra stamp sets from Tiger and got these couple of little extra stamps too, and I'm going to try and make some more art with these because I just love stamp markers. I have a bit of an obsession, so I'm just gonna open them up and swatch them because I love swatching art supplies. That's a lie, I never swatch art supplies except when it's stamp markers apparently, because I think they're really cool and I have an obsession. So I'm just opening them all up and putting them all over my desk, making a nice mess, which is bit pretty standard really for me when I am doing art. So I've got these funky stamps that I got from Tiger, and they've kind of got this holographic thing that changes pattern, and I was kind of mesmerized by these for way too long. So enjoy that, enjoy the footage of the changing pattern. And I also got these stamps, pretty standard. There you go, stamp them on the paper. And these ones were quite spongy. I was quite surprised at how spongy and juicy they were. So here's the bee. Quite like this one. I think this one's my favourite. And also we have these pens from Tiger. So nice sunshine, because we need some sunshine at the moment because I live in England and it is very cold and damp at the moment. So here's me adding some sunshine. And these are the ones that I got from, I think it was Home Bargains or B&M Bargains, and they're mostly animal faces and they are quite adorable. And this one is probably one of my favourite things ever. I got it in a Kinder Surprise egg, and for you Americans who don't have Kinder Surprise, they are a little chocolate egg where you get a toy inside, and this is a rhino and it's like a roller stamp and I think it's really cool. I love it. It's a little bit tricky to put together, but you just kind of roll it and it's a stamp and it's little rhinos and it's really adorable. I am such a big child, just playing with stamps. I would have loved these as a kid. Who am I kidding? I love them now because I am a big kid. So today I'm trying a portrait with stamp markers because last time I did a lizard, and I will leave a link to that video up above and down below so you can go and check that out. So I'm doing a portrait to see if I can do a portrait with stamp markers, because my portraits aren't the best generally, so I thought maybe if I did them in stamp markers they'd be quite stylistic. And for those of you who are wondering, I did stamp these on my face like I did in the last video. As you probably can tell from the thumbnail, I did that. I stamped them on my face because why not? It was fun. And I also put a thing on my TikTok after I did it so I could take a photograph for the thumbnail, and I thought why not make a TikTok as well, because I'm not cringy enough. So I will insert that in a moment, but I am on TikTok. If you want to go follow me, I will leave a link below and you'll see the username on the screen. Can't quite remember what the username is, that's why I've not said it. So any moment now I'm going to insert my cringy TikTok for you to observe. I'm not going to include the music because of copyright. I don't want to get flagged for anything. There we go. And here is me with stamp markers all over my face posting on the internet. So there we go, that was my cringy TikTok. I hope you enjoyed it. So I am doing a portrait here, and I decided to do a portrait of Ray, who is Super Ray Dizzle here on YouTube. She's one of the really big art YouTubers, and I've just really been enjoying her content recently. I really enjoyed it when she went to a thrift store to get art supplies. It's kind of the thing that I would do, and I just really think she's been working really, really hard to kind of level up her content, and it really, really shows. And I've just been really enjoying her content, and I thought she'd be a perfect candidate because she does kind of crazy art challenges too. So this is Ray. Hope you can tell it's Ray. I think it does end up looking like Ray. It was quite hard to do. I sketched out the portrait first, just with a mechanical pencil, and then went over the top. And I am using black here. I don't normally like to use black. For those of you that know me, I like to use things like Prussian blue to make my shading. But I did use black because I had quite a few black stamp pens, and Ray has dark hair, and it's just that different kind of challenge. So that is what we're doing. So for her hair I used the black, and I used an arrow stamp, and I did it in the direction that the hair is going, because you should always draw in the direction that hair is going, and I thought that would be quite funny. So this This is me trying to be funny. So I did, for the skin because there wasn't a skin tone stamp marker, I did some yellow, red and orange and a tiny bit of brown and purple. So she is glowing quite nicely. But I did contrast that later on with the background colours. And in her profile picture, which is what I based it off of, profile picture, she has a red light shining on her hair. Her hair isn't red, but it's the red light, and I thought that would contrast quite nicely, so I included that here. So here I am using the black. I'm using a black cat stamp, an arrow stamp, and the brown stamp, which I think was a monkey. I can't quite remember. No, the monkey's purple. Can't remember what the brown was. Hopefully we'll see it again soon. But we have the yellow hedgehog, and again, oh, here I am with the brown. Can't quite see what it is. Never mind, it's a mystery. So for her t-shirt, I didn't follow what the reference image was. I used blue just to contrast again with the yellow and the red. And I really like the bee and the bunnies. I just love the texture that these stamp markers make once you layer them. It's very, very much like pointillism, but with lots of different shapes layered rather than dots. And I just think they're really, really fun, and they just make really, really fun and interesting pictures. And I really want to do more of them because they're really fun and I like the texture, and maybe that could be my thing. Maybe I could be the stamp marker artist. That would be really cool. Let me know in the comments below whether I should become a stamp marker artist, because I think there's a gap in the market for this. I haven't seen anybody really who does this. I know Casey did a video on these, but I've not really seen anyone that makes quite a few pieces out of stamp markers, and I think there's definitely a gap in the market. This could be my niche. So for the background, I just did different sections of different colours just to make the face pop a little bit more. And here I am, fascinated again by the changing design on the top. So I did quite a bit of green at the bottom to contrast with the red, and then some purple, yellow, red and blue. So just finishing it off there. And for the red section, I used the dog stamp because Ray has a dog, so we've got lots of little bowies in the corner there. And I just really think the animal ones are my favourite stamps. I just think they're adorable. And I didn't really use these stamps too much because they were a little bit too juicy, like this one. I don't quite know why this one was a little bit juicy, but I didn't use them as much, but I tried to incorporate them as much as I could. I tried to incorporate all of the stamps, but I don't think I used every single stamp. Maybe I should do a piece of art that uses every single stamp that I have, because I'm obsessed, as you can probably tell. So this is my portrait of Ray. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I mean, it's not realism, it's not a realistic portrait, but it wasn't meant to be. The whole point of these challenges really is to just push yourself a little bit and kind of use your knowledge of drawing and painting and colours, etc., to try and do something that you wouldn't normally do with these kind of supplies. And once you kind of get over the fact that you're not going to do something realistic and ultra amazing, then you are a lot freer and you do have that much more fun. And here I am just outlining it with some white acrylic, not realising that the white acrylic would mix with the water-based inks and not be that white, but it's fine. I think it did its job. I just wanted there to be a little bit of a gap between the foreground and the background, which I probably should have used masking fluid, but you live and learn. And I also added the white acrylic just for the highlights of the eyes and the highlight on the nose, etc. So, can you make a portrait with stamp markers? Yes, you can. You definitely can. Not sure how successful a portrait it is, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it does look like Ray. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. But that is all for this video. Go and check out Ray. You probably already follow her, but I'll leave her channel in the description anyway. And here is the final result. I just love the textures and all the different shapes layered on each other. I just really like it. I just really like this style of art, and I really want to continue doing it because I'm just obsessed with stamp markers. So thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, emotionally, do leave it a like down below, as that really does help me out. But that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.